Hi everybody, Cameron Douglas here with an on-the-go weather update. Currently seeing temperatures across the area in the 40s out to our east and 30s out to the west. And those cooler temperatures are due to a low pressure system pushing some rain and snow into our western counties at this hour. That line will be pushing through as we go throughout the overnight. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. Currently right now here in the city, we're 41 degrees, rain showers going to be pushing into the area as we go into the next couple hours. Some of that rain mixing in with some snow, but not going to be near as major as what areas to the south are going to see. We'll get to that here as we go into the forecast. Currently on the radar right now, the bulk of the storm is currently out here to the west, and that is going to be moving in a somewhat of an easterly direction, somewhat more of a southerly, southeasterly direction, that is. But the models are currently trending that it could potentially shift to the north. We're watching that very closely because if that is the case, that could bring some more of those intense effects that is giving counties to the south for us in the viewing area. But at the moment, things are pretty mild for us. We'll continue to watch it, so stay tuned for radar updates on the JCTV Water Facebook page as we will be updating on there if we need to. We'll come back on with another on-the-go water update if needed, but otherwise we'll get more radar updates on the Facebook page. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, rain showers going to be pushing about throughout the area for areas to the east of that bulk band of snow there, which is currently out to the west. So that band of snow is currently a very heavy, intense band of snow, and it's going to be putting down several inches of snow for areas throughout southern Indiana and points southward. We'll get into the accumulation in just a moment, but we do have some winter weather alerts, a winter weather advisory for counties of Gibson, Pike, Posey, Vanderburgh, Warwick, and Spencer, and that goes in effect until 5 a.m. Central Daylight Time on Monday. And then the second half of this alert is another winter weather advisory for counties of Du Bois, Orange, Crawford, Perry, Harrison, Washington, Floyd, Clark, Scott, and Jefferson counties, and that goes in effect until 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Monday. So those are the counties currently under the effect of a winter weather advisory, and these are the counties that are going to be seeing the more intense side of the storm. Notice that this advisory does not cover the viewing area at this point. If this track does shift northward, there is the potential that an advisory could be issued. But that is only if this track shifts northward. Those advisories are issued by the National Weather Service, not by me. So please keep that in mind. So we'll continue to watch that very closely as we go throughout the overnight period and into the day tomorrow. Otherwise, the snow accumulation totals at this point are 1 to 3 inches for those highlighted in blue at this point. Otherwise, areas points northward. If you do see any flurries at this point, it will be less than an inch, if anything, at this moment. But if that track shifts northward, it could wind up being maybe an inch or two. But we'll continue to watch that. Otherwise, not going to be seeing much for areas in the viewing area. Otherwise, as we go into the overnight, we're down to 29 degrees for an overnight low, cloudy, chance of rain and snow. Now, something to note with the cooler temperatures going down below freezing is once we get this wet, slushy snow on the ground in the areas that we'll see some accumulation, that could lead to the potential of anything that's wet standing on the ground could potentially freeze, creating some black ice. So that could create another issue in hand if that indeed happens. Can't definitely rule that out, but we'll continue to also monitor for that. Otherwise, as we go into the day on Monday, we're expecting partly cloudy skies, and we're back into the mid-40s for daytime highs. Be safe out there. We'll keep you updated, and that's the latest from the JCTV Weather Center. I'm Cameron Douglas.